Kia ora koutou, ko diaho, haramai, welcome to today's Makerspace. Going to do a quick brain teaser activity to start and be back soon. Well, welcome back. Today's activity is going to be a science experiment. We're going to make a vinegar rocket and we're going to use some of the ingredients that we've used in some of our past Makerspace. Given that we've got access to the outdoors today, we're certainly going to take advantage of that, and this experiment will need to be tested outdoors. You will also need adult supervision and an adult to help. So let's go through what you're going to need. You're going to need an empty drink bottle, a cork, which you're going to need to cut down, a square of unused toilet tissue, a container such as a steel tin can that's been washed, some baking soda and our vinegar. And the baking soda and our vinegar is going to cause that build up of energy and that chemical reaction that we need to make our rocket. So the first thing we need to do, and this is where you'll need to ask an adult to help, is we need to cut down the cork. I guess the first thing is actually being able to find a cork, but there might be one in the back of the drawer somewhere. What we need is a cork that's going to fit tightly into the top of your bottle. So I've cut this down, I've cut the top of it down so that it fits quite firmly in the top, like so. So the main thing that we need to do before we head outside is make a little packet of baking soda. And we're going to put this inside the toilet tissue. So I've taken a teaspoon, but I'm going to add another one just for good measure. We've got to make sure, of course, as well, that the packet that we make fits inside the bottle. So what we do is we're just going to roll that up. I think it's going to fit. We're going to secure that with some tape. Now we're putting it inside the toilet tissue so that it takes a little bit of time for us to move away from the bottle and for the reaction to occur. So we're just delaying it a little bit. Hopefully it will still work as well. Quite secure. Just make sure that that fits inside there. There we go. Yes, it does. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is we're going to fill to about a third of the way our vinegar into our bottle. Put the lid firmly back on, and now it's time to head outside. I'm going to explain exactly what we're about to do just before we head out there. So when we go outside, I'm going to put a little packet inside the bottle. I'm going to put the cork in, and as quickly as possible, I'm going to put it inside the container upside down and then going to walk away and wait for our reaction to occur. Okay, so here we are outside. I'm going to place the packet into the container of vinegar place the cork and place it in the tin can, angling it away from us, and wait to see what happens. That just landed in the neighbour's property. Well, that was a lot of fun and a really cool experiment. I hope you didn't get into trouble with any of the neighbours if your rocket landed over the fence. Thanks for joining us. Ka kite.